Hello, and welcome to Rose Play, Season 22, Episode 135. As always, I'm your host, Aurian MoonRose, and today we'll be continuing the Let's Play of Final Fantasy XVI on the Final Fantasy difficulty. So, last time we made it to town and did a few quests, and now we get to go see the baby. So, let's go ahead and do that.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships?
Fathers fell, okay.
From the shore.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight you guys if I don't have to. Yeah, run free, boys. I am maxed out and don't need you.
The surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
He makes the water rises? Well, Clive is smart. Just sometimes, you know, he doesn't 100% think. Oh, toneberries. There's no way around this, is there? Nope.
Toneberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Well, that semi-sucks.
Sharp knives, it seems.
Oh, they love sharp knives. It's their thing.
This one. Over here.
Oh? I mean, I guess I'll grab the item because it's right there, but... Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm not out to fight you. You guys are adorable. I'm just gonna pass. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that I can't... Can I dodge those? Okay, let's go then. Necessary battles it is.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
I'd hope so. I've only been traveling for about 200 yards. That's interesting indeed.
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Okay, we're gonna try to stay away from that.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
Oh yeah, that thing.
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
I see, I see. I mean, can I just come over here, Widowmakers, and grab that? Thank you. Have fun. I have no need to murder. Yay! Life goes on.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him.
We're just gonna walk over there.
I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
No, it will not. Though, wasn't the last time we met a dominant, Sid died? Like, our namesake? It's a little problematic. The Surge. Oh, good. It's a battleground. Pretty awesome, though. That is so eerily beautiful, though.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Wallius's descendant.
Wow, that's a
But
double-decker.
surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
I'm going to guess because she
You
chooses to.
misunderstand. I do it because I want to.
Yep.
To show him that he isn't alone. And that there are
Aww.
still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
All right.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Dang. I love how she stays ahead now. Like, nah, I'm sorry, you don't get to. But maybe I want to. Oh.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna meet the Time Child. Or Time
I
Baby!
have remained
Gravity
untouched by
Falls!
time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
It isn't. Yeah, you probably do have to keep a clear path, don't you? Look at this. Dang.
There. Up ahead.
It's beautiful and eerie at the same time. There's a crater too? Dang. Time Baby must be powerful.
Follow me.
Aww. He reminds me of a baby from Final Fantasy VI. Terra, to be precise.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear.
That
I was
young.
old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
Probably a lot
He was
worse.
the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end.
I would say, couldn't you just, like,
must be
take
so
him out of there? But maybe you'd stop in time, too.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean.
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason.
Yeah, they usually give me reason.
What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallis's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
Yeah, well, you'll learn to believe
It's hard
me.
to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
So, Time Baby gonna wake up and choose violence. Is that what I'm hearing?
Dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Yes, actually, I do.
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
You know, you can't own all the consequences. Some bad things just happen.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Oh, God. Wallace is crying!
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
Yes.
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me.
Stranger danger? Yeah, the icon looks angry.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
Well, yeah, people are trying to kill him. Or use him.
See what you've given
Or
me.
use him and kill him. Alright. The power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan's essence. I can only charge the spells. Done. Yep. Fierce Serpent Cry. Tidal Gauge and Roll. I don't really care. Only Leviathan abilities are available during this battle.
Leviathan!
Wonderful. Can I at least power him up then? Because I know I have enough abilities to do it. Thanks.
No, just a negative, but a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Nope.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Nice try. Get him.
Yeah, no thank you. I would rather, Nice. I mean, it looks like we're gonna win, but... Boy, he does stagger a lot, though, doesn't he? Oh, he won, but just barely. Hekios slammed. Is that really what it said? Okay. Flawless orb and magical ash.
Is everyone all right?
I've been better.
Seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
He's frozen in time, but his mind's still working. It's like stasis.
I don't know.
At least that's what I would say.
He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
I mean, to be fair, nobody was trying to suck his essence out of him, and that came out really wrong.
We must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
Yes.
Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
So that means he knows that you've been talking to him and taking care of him all this time. That poor baby's like 1,000 years old in his head. He's gonna have reverse autism. Stuck in the child of a body with the mind of a man. Or an old man.
Now, is it? Does it hurt?
At first.
Not anymore, anyway.
Yep, see.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength.
Well, I'm here for you.
If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Alright. Like I said before, I probably won't use it now, right? But it's nice to at least have them done. Now, Leviathan is mastered. I don't think we'll be using it again, but, you know, just in case.
The Cherise Vach, do you think they saved Valius?
Okay. Something's going on at the
The real? We're seeing who's fastest,
forge.
and I'm going to win.
Huh.
Bastard things. Tore the fish right out of the baskets.
What did? Okay. I ain't really the only one I care about. Okay. Still weaker than anything, but we'll take it.
Smith do better.
Now. No. Sad fish, but we did reforge it at least, right?
No sign of the child.
You don't think he's...
I would not kill a child, at least. It would be the last thing I would do. I mean, I wouldn't be doing it with ease, that's for darn sure.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
Alright, I'm all ears.
This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago.
Okay.
But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
Sounds about right.
Exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the church seem weak. Yet a handful survived.
And we said we were dead.
Fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates.
Okay.
The first was an old legend revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that one before.
We have definitely heard that one before. We had some
Give them new
interesting characters in that one, to say the least.
Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart.
Wait. Are you saying you made Leviathan?
Capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon.
What was their plan? To sink a continent?
Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak.
Are we in God of War territory now?
Consumed by the curse, a cruel
Hooray,
her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes
Well, she's kind of a pretty witch, isn't she?
Place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell.
The spell
Even though she
of
should die,
Kronos.
her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new mother crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity.
It lasted for quite a while, I'll tell you that.
Our suffering finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child.
Aww.
A small price to pay. Or so they believed.
Listen, Shala, it's not your fault. Your people made those past mistakes.
Blind reliance on the mother crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west?
I do.
Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge.
Okay.
But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place.
Well, looks like
Now,
we changed
there
that.
are others who claim it as their own.
Enemies?
That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
You never know.
We saw the ether flow from Walius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
That seems fair and
You
right.
have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Because Wallace is going to break through time and space? I mean, that does sound like the time baby in the future.
The Vare is not easy
Okay, a
to
new
find.
quest is available.
Must first head north,
Awesome.
and then west, deeper into the forest.
Party makeup changed. Yeah, of course. Okay, so what has all changed? Oh, that's quite a few quests. We are not going to get to that probably by the end of next episode. All right, we'll see. For now, though, I guess we are going to go ahead and leave it here without the power of the Phoenix. That's kind of sad, but it's what has to be done. So, when we come back, we'll see what the townspeople need or have to say. We'll help them out. Like I said, I love the side quests in this game. They feel like part of the story, so it will extend the episodes by 1 or 2, maybe, of whatever the total is going to be. But until next time, remember, keep gaming. Never give up. And for God's sakes, whatever you do with the time baby, do not vaporize him. He'll wake up cranky in 1,000 years. I promise you.